Welcome. Find a comfortable place to rest your body and gently close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Let the tensions of the day begin to melt away. Tonight, we will journey together through a peaceful Buddhist parable, a timeless story that holds gentle wisdom for the heart and mind. As you listen, allow yourself to relax deeper with every word. Let this story guide you toward inner peace and restful sleep. There is nothing you need to do but simply listen, breathe, and let go. Now, settle in and let us begin. Chapter 1: The Parable of the Sound of One Hand. Long ago, a student approached his master with a question. "Master, what is the sound of one hand?" The master did not answer with words. Instead, he smiled softly and invited the student to sit quietly. "Close your eyes," the master said, "and listen, not with your ears alone, but with your whole being." The student settled into stillness, breathing slowly and evenly. At first, all he heard was silence, but as he continued to listen, deeper than the surface sounds, he began to notice the spaces between the sounds, the quiet that holds everything together. In that silence, he found a peace so profound that words could not describe it, a stillness that was whole and complete, untouched by noise or distraction. This parable teaches us that the true nature of peace is not found in the noisy chatter of the mind, nor only in what we hear. True calmness arises in the quiet spaces within us, the spaces between our thoughts, the silence that is always present beneath the surface of sound. As you prepare to sleep, imagine yourself settling into this silence. Imagine your thoughts slowing, your breath softening, your mind opening to the gentle quiet inside. Here, in this stillness, you are free from worry and restlessness. You are held by the calm, steady presence of your own awareness. Now, bring your awareness to your breath. Feel the soft rhythm as air flows gently in through your nose and out again. There is no need to change your breathing. Simply notice it, as if you were watching gentle waves on a quiet shore. As you breathe, begin to notice the pauses between breaths. Feel the brief stillness as you finish an exhale, and the calm before the next inhale begins. These pauses, these spaces between movements, hold a deep calmness. Imagine resting in those spaces, sinking into the quietness that is always there. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath and the peaceful silence between breaths. With each inhale, breathe in calm and clarity. With each exhale, release tension and stress. Allow yourself to soften deeper with every breath. Picture yourself floating gently on a still, dark lake beneath a vast, starry sky. The surface is smooth and unbroken, quiet and serene. No ripples disturb the water. You feel weightless, safe and peaceful. Any thoughts that arise are like soft clouds drifting past. Acknowledge them, then let them float away. Return your focus gently to the quiet lake inside you, the peaceful silence where the sound of one hand can be heard. Stay here for a while, in this place of calm and rest. You are safe here. You are calm. You are at peace. Let the stillness cradle you through the night. Allow your body to relax fully, your mind to grow quiet, and your breath to carry you gently into deep, healing sleep. Good night, and may your dreams be soft and kind. Chapter 2. The Parable of the Lotus Flower. Once, the Buddha spoke of the lotus flower, a beautiful bloom that rises from the mud. The lotus lives in the murkiest waters, where the earth is thick and dark. Yet, despite these difficult surroundings, it grows upward, breaking through the water's surface to open its pure, radiant petals toward the sun. The flower is unstained by the mud beneath it. It shines with clarity and grace, untouched by the darkness from which it emerged. The Buddha taught that, like the lotus, we too can rise above the struggles and challenges of life. Though we may face hardship, confusion, or pain, peace and clarity can still blossom from within us. Imagine yourself as this lotus flower, growing slowly, gently, rising through the mud toward the light. Feel the strength within you, quietly pushing through difficulties, reaching for calm and clarity. No matter what has weighed on your mind today, trust that you are capable of rising above it. Your true nature remains pure, peaceful, and untouched by the troubles around you. Visualize the water around the lotus, the mud and the murky depths beneath the surface. See how the flower's stem grows steadily through the dark water, persistent and patient. Though the environment may feel heavy or unclear, the lotus does not resist. It simply keeps growing toward the light. So too, you can move through challenges without struggle or fear. Allow yourself to be patient and gentle as you rise above what troubles you. Bring your attention now to your breath. Feel the natural rhythm of inhaling and exhaling, steady, soft, and soothing. With each breath in, draw in nourishing calm, like sunlight warming the petals of the lotus. With each breath out, let go of tension, like the mud settling gently at the bottom of the pond. Breathe in peace. Breathe out worry. Allow yourself to soften deeper with every breath. Imagine your mind as the lotus flower, slowly opening its petals in the quiet morning light. Feel each petal unfolding gently, releasing any tightness or stress. As the petals open wider, feel your heart opening too, becoming lighter and freer. Your whole being feels calm and serene, rooted deeply but reaching toward peace. If your thoughts wander, notice them with kindness, then gently return to your breath and the image of the blooming lotus. Return to this peaceful space within you, where clarity and calm grow, no matter the challenges outside. Rest here in this stillness, like the lotus resting in calm waters, held by the earth beneath and warmed by the sun above. Chapter 3. The Parable of the Simile of the Snake. The Buddha once taught that holding on to anger is like grasping a burning snake. Imagine reaching out and grabbing a snake, but this snake is burning hot, painful and dangerous. If you hold on to it, you will be hurt even more by your own grasp. In the same way, when we cling to anger, resentment, or frustration, we cause suffering to ourselves. The fire of anger burns within us, and no one else carries this pain but ourselves. Consider now how often we hold on to feelings of anger, replaying hurtful events or nursing old wounds. These feelings can weigh heavily on the mind and heart, making it hard to find peace or rest. But the Buddha teaches us that we do not need to carry this burning snake. We have the power to release it, gently letting go of anger and opening ourselves to calm and healing. Imagine your hands opening slowly, releasing the burning snake. Feel the relief As the heat fades away, the pain eases, replaced by a soothing coolness that spreads through your body. With each breath, let go of the tightness anger creates inside you. Allow your muscles to soften, your mind to quiet. Focus now on your breath, slow, even, and natural. Breathe in calm and breathe out tension. Feel the warmth of peace growing inside you as the fire of anger cools. Picture yourself sitting beside a calm river, watching the water flow gently past. Imagine the river carrying away your anger and pain, leaving you lighter with every passing moment. If thoughts of anger or frustration arise, acknowledge them without judgment. See them as leaves floating on the river's surface, there but moving away gently and freely. Return your attention to your breath and the peaceful flow of the river. Breathe in peace. Breathe out release. Know that by releasing anger, you give yourself permission to rest deeply. You allow your heart to soften, your mind to grow still, and your body to relax. Hold this space of peace within you now, as you prepare to drift into restful sleep. Chapter 4: The Parable of the Empty Boat. Imagine yourself gently floating on a calm, slow-moving river. Your boat is steady, cradled by the water's gentle motion. The air is soft and warm, and the world around you is quiet and peaceful. You feel safe and supported by the river beneath you. Suddenly, another boat bumps into yours. At first, you feel a sudden surge of irritation, maybe even anger. Why did that happen? Why did someone's boat hit yours? Your mind begins to whirl with thoughts, frustration, blame, questions. You feel your heart quicken and your muscles tighten. You may want to shout, to demand an explanation, or to feel justified in your anger. But then you look again. You see the other boat clearly, and you realize it is empty. There is no one steering it. No one meant to harm you or disrupt your peace. It is simply a boat, adrift and carried by the current. This moment brings a shift, a softening in your mind and heart. You release your anger, understanding there was no intention to cause pain, no personal attack, no reason for frustration, just a boat floating by, part of the flow of life. The Buddha's parable teaches us that much of what disturbs us in life is like this empty boat, without intention, without malice. We often respond as if we are being personally targeted, but many events simply happen. They are part of the natural flow, like boats drifting on a river. Imagine now loosening your grip on the sides of your boat and on your feelings of anger and frustration. Feel your body soften as you breathe deeply and evenly. With each breath in, draw in calm and peace. With each breath out, release tension and upset. Visualize the river beneath you, wide and smooth, flowing gently downstream. Notice the soft sound of water lapping against your boat, steady and soothing. Feel the gentle rocking of the boat, in harmony with the rhythm of the river. Let this rhythm calm your mind and body. As thoughts of anger or frustration arise, see them as leaves floating on the surface of the water, present but moving away, carried by the current. There is no need to hold on to them. Allow your mind to rest in the quiet flow of the river. Feel your whole being relax deeper into this peaceful space. Your heart feels lighter, your breath softer, and your body more at ease. You are supported by the gentle current, moving effortlessly toward calm and rest. Return your focus to your breath, steady and slow. Breathe in peace. Breathe out release. Let the river carry away any lingering tension until only calm remains. Stay here for as long as you like, floating peacefully on this quiet river, cradled by the gentle water and the soft evening light. Allow yourself to drift deeper into rest, ready for a night of healing and peaceful sleep. Chapter 5. The Parable of the Burning House. Imagine a quiet village where a father lives with his children. One day, the house they live in suddenly catches fire. The flames spread quickly, and the house becomes dangerous. Inside, the children are unaware of the danger. They are playing, absorbed in their own world. The father sees the fire and feels a deep, urgent love for his children. He knows he must act quickly to save them. He calls out to them, but the children don't immediately understand the danger. They hesitate, caught up in their play and their toys. To draw them out safely, the father promises them wonderful toys waiting outside, carriages, carts, and other delights. Hearing this, the children become curious and follow him out of the burning house to safety. The father's love and wisdom protect them from harm, guiding them away from suffering. This parable is a metaphor for the Buddha's compassion toward all beings. Just like the Father, the Buddha sees the suffering in the world and offers guidance toward peace and freedom. Even when we may not realize the danger we are in, caught in harmful patterns or confusion, the Buddha's teachings invite us to awaken and follow the path to safety. Now, as you rest here, imagine yourself as one of the children, safe, cared for, and gently guided. Feel the warmth of the Father's love surrounding you, a steady and protective presence. No matter what worries or fears have touched your mind today, you are held in this space of care and compassion. Turn your attention to your breath, soft, steady, and soothing. With each inhale, breathe in the gentle love and protection offered to you. With each exhale, release fear, tension, and unrest. Visualize the burning house behind you, now safely left far away. You are standing outside, free and calm, embraced by a peaceful light. Let this light warm your body and mind, calming any worries or unease. If thoughts of fear or discomfort arise, notice them without judgment, then let them fade like smoke carried away by a gentle breeze. Return your focus to your breath and the feeling of safety and calm around you. Allow yourself to rest deeply in this space of love and protection, ready to drift into peaceful, healing sleep. Chapter 6. The Parable of the Two Arrows. The Buddha once spoke of two arrows. The first arrow is the pain or difficulty we encounter in life, an event or experience that causes suffering. This arrow may be unavoidable, like an injury or loss. We cannot always control when it strikes. The second arrow, however, is the extra suffering we cause ourselves by how we respond. It is the worry, anger, or resistance that follows the initial pain. Unlike the first arrow, this one is optional. We have a choice in how we react. Imagine this now. You are walking peacefully through a quiet forest when suddenly an arrow grazes your arm. The first arrow, the unavoidable pain. You feel the sting, the discomfort, the surprise. It is natural to feel this way. But then, imagine reaching for a second arrow and shooting it into your own arm. This second arrow is the added suffering, thinking harsh thoughts, replaying the pain, or holding on to anger and fear. With this second arrow, we increase our pain and prevent healing. Now, gently bring your attention to your breath. Feel the natural rhythm of inhaling and exhaling, calm, steady, and soft. With each breath in, invite acceptance and peace. With each breath out, release resistance and worry. Visualize yourself setting down the second arrow, choosing not to add extra suffering to your pain. Feel the weight lift from your shoulders and heart. Allow yourself to rest into this gentle choice: acceptance, softness, and healing. Picture your arm beginning to heal, the sting fading, the wound closing slowly. Know that while some pain may come, you do not have to carry more than you need to. You can nurture yourself with kindness and patience. If thoughts of worry or anger arise, notice them gently. Like clouds passing through a calm sky, let them drift away without holding on to them. Return your focus to the steady, soothing rhythm of your breath. Allow this awareness, the choice to let go of the second arrow, bring you peace. Feel your body and mind softening, your heart opening, and your spirit calming. Rest here, embraced by quiet understanding, ready for deep and restorative sleep. Now, gently bring your attention to your breath. Feel the natural rhythm of inhaling and exhaling, calm, steady, and soft. With each breath in, invite acceptance and peace. With each breath out, release resistance and worry. Visualize yourself setting down the second arrow, choosing not to add extra suffering to your pain. Feel the weight lift from your shoulders and heart. Allow yourself to rest into this gentle choice: acceptance, softness, and healing. Picture your arm beginning to heal, the sting fading, the wound closing slowly. Know that while some pain may come, you do not have to carry more than you need to. You can nurture yourself with kindness and patience. If thoughts of worry or anger arise, notice them gently. Like clouds passing through a calm sky, let them drift away without holding on to them. Return your focus to the steady, soothing rhythm of your breath. Allow this awareness, the choice to let go of the second arrow, bring you peace. Feel your body and mind softening, your heart opening, and your spirit calming. Rest here, embraced by quiet understanding, ready for deep and restorative sleep. Chapter 7: The Parable of the Blind Men and the Elephant. Once, there were several blind men who had never seen an elephant before. One day, they gathered around a large elephant and decided to explore it by touch. Each man reached out and felt a different part of the elephant's body. One felt the elephant's trunk and thought it was like a thick snake. Another touched the elephant's leg and believed it was like a sturdy tree trunk. A third felt the elephant's ear and said it was like a large fan. Each blind man experienced only a part of the elephant and made a conclusion based on that part alone. Soon, they began to argue loudly, each convinced that his perspective was the whole truth. The man who felt the trunk said, "The elephant is a snake." The one who felt the leg replied, "No, it's a tree." The others shouted their own ideas. This parable teaches us about the nature of perspective and understanding. Each person's experience is true in part, but limited by their viewpoint. When we hold rigidly to one perspective, we create conflict and misunderstanding. Now, imagine yourself as one of the blind men, gently touching the elephant. Feel the texture and weight of the part you hold, knowing it is only one piece of a much larger whole. Recognize the value in others' perspectives, even if they differ from your own. Turn your attention to your breath, slow, calm, and steady. With each inhale, breathe in openness and curiosity. With each exhale, release judgment and resistance. Picture the whole elephant now, large and peaceful, standing quietly. Know that each part is important, and together they create something vast and complete. In the same way, your experiences and the experiences of others combine to form a fuller understanding of life. If your mind drifts to disagreement or tension, notice these thoughts kindly, then gently let them go, like leaves floating down a calm river. Return your focus to your breath and the sense of peaceful acceptance. Allow yourself to rest in this space of openness and harmony, ready to drift into deep and healing sleep. Chapter 8. The Parable of the Poisoned Arrow. Imagine a man who has been struck by a poisoned arrow. The wound causes him great pain, and he feels weak and troubled. But instead of seeking help right away, the man insists on knowing everything about the arrow first. He wants to know who shot it, where the arrow came from, what kind of poison it carries, and many other details. He becomes so focused on these questions that he delays receiving treatment. The pain and poison continue to spread, causing more suffering. This parable teaches us about the importance of letting go of unnecessary worries that prevent healing. Often in life, we get caught up in overthinking and analyzing every detail, worrying about the past or future instead of focusing on what will help us now. The Buddha reminds us that sometimes the best way forward is to accept what is and take steps toward healing and peace. Now, imagine yourself in a calm, safe place. Feel the support of the earth beneath you, steady and strong. Turn your attention to your breath, slow, steady, and soothing. With each inhale, draw in healing energy. With each exhale, release worry and tension. Picture yourself gently setting aside the questions and doubts that weigh on your mind. Know that it is okay not to have all the answers right now. Focus instead on what brings you peace in this moment. Visualize a gentle light surrounding you, cleansing and soothing every part of your body and mind. Allow this light to dissolve fear, anxiety, and doubt. Feel yourself growing lighter, calmer, and more at ease. If your mind drifts toward worries or unanswered questions, notice them kindly and then let them float away like clouds in a clear sky. Return your focus to the gentle rhythm of your breath. Rest here in this space of acceptance and healing, ready to drift into deep, restful sleep. Chapter 9. The Parable of the Raft. Imagine standing at the edge of a wide river. The current is strong, and you know you need to cross to reach the peaceful land on the other side. You find a sturdy raft, built to carry you safely across the flowing water. You climb onto the raft and begin your journey, feeling the gentle rocking as it carries you over the river. The raft supports you, helping you move from one shore to the other. Without it, the crossing would be difficult or even impossible. When you reach the far shore, you step off the raft onto solid ground. Now, the journey across the river is complete. The raft has served its purpose. The Buddha taught that the teachings and attachments we hold are like this raft. They are tools to help us cross the river of suffering and confusion. But once we arrive, it is not wise to carry the raft with us forever. Holding on to teachings or attachments too tightly can weigh us down and prevent true freedom. Reflect now on what tools or ideas have helped you in your life journey. Imagine gently setting these tools down, trusting yourself to walk freely on the new path ahead. Feel the lightness and ease that comes with letting go of what no longer serves you. Turn your attention to your breath, calm, steady, and smooth. With each inhale, breathe in freedom and clarity. With each exhale, release burdens and attachments. Visualize yourself walking forward on a soft, peaceful path, the sun warming your skin and a gentle breeze brushing past. Feel the openness and possibility ahead. Know that you are supported by your own inner wisdom, free from unnecessary weight. If thoughts of clinging or worry arise, notice them gently and let them drift away like leaves floating on a quiet stream. Return your focus to your breath and the feeling of freedom within. Rest here in this space of lightness and peace, ready to drift into deep and restorative sleep. Chapter 10. The Parable of the Mustard Seed. There once was a young mother named Kisa Gotami. She held her baby boy close to her heart, full of love and hope for his life ahead. But one day, the boy became ill, and despite all her care, he passed away in her arms. Grief overwhelmed her. She could not accept what had happened. She wandered through the village, holding her child's body, pleading for help. "Please," she cried, "is there anyone who can bring my son back to life?" The villagers looked upon her with sorrow. They had no cure for death. Eventually, someone told her to go to the Buddha. Perhaps he would know what to do. With trembling hope, Kisa Gotami brought her child to the Buddha. She begged him, "Please, Master, help me. I cannot bear this pain." The Buddha listened with deep compassion. Then he said gently, "I will help you. But first, I ask you to bring me a single mustard seed. It must come from a household that has never known death, never known the loss of a loved one." Kisa Gotami set out at once. She went from door to door, asking each family for a mustard seed. Everyone had mustard seeds, but when she asked if their home had been untouched by death, each one said no. They had lost a brother, a mother, a child, a friend. As she continued her search, Kisa Gotami's grief began to shift. She began to understand that death is not a punishment or mistake. It is a part of life. Every family, every person has known sorrow. No one is untouched by loss. She returned to the Buddha, empty-handed, but with new eyes. She no longer carried only her grief. She carried the understanding that she was not alone. Her suffering was shared by all. Now, bring your awareness gently to your breath. Let it be slow, soft, and steady. With each inhale, breathe in compassion for yourself. With each exhale, release pain you've been holding inside. Imagine yourself walking beside Kisa Gotami. Feel the quiet streets she walked. Sense the shift in her heart as she learns, gently, gradually, that sorrow connects us all. She was not broken. She was human. And so are you. Let yourself rest in that understanding now. Whatever grief or sadness you carry, you are not alone. Others have walked this path too. Others have healed. You are safe in this moment. With each breath, feel the warmth of compassion surrounding you, like a blanket, soft and steady. Let the sorrow that visits your heart find room to breathe. Let your body soften. Let your mind rest. There is nothing more you need to do. You are already enough. You are already on the path to peace. Let yourself drift into sleep now, carried by the breath, held in the arms of quiet understanding. Like the mother who found healing in truth, you too can find comfort in letting go. Thank you for joining us in this quiet moment of reflection. May the timeless wisdom of the Buddha bring peace to your heart and calm to your mind. If you're still with us, there's nothing more to do. Let the gentle music guide you now as you drift into deep and restful sleep. May serenity walk beside you through the night.